legitimately drill threes, it's scary. And I think our guys, again, did a good job, kind of weathering some storms. And I thought our depth, again, was a factor tonight. I thought we wore them out in the end.
Kyle, with a game like this where you get a relatively comfortable margin, but you're playing against a team that's new to Division I, what can you take away?
It didn't seem comfortable to me. Say again?
What can you take away from a result like this?
We're a team. We got a lot of experience on this team. A lot of older guys, but we got guys that are playing together for the first time. So every minute that we're out there and we get a chance to play with each other and build trust amongst the team, it's a positive.
Talk about your defensive effort in the last 8 minutes of that first half. Really forced a couple of turnovers, maybe made them take some shots that they didn't want to take. I think that's what the game kind of separates for you.
Yeah, I thought again, you go through an entire game, you don't know when it's going to happen. All right, I thought we had some wide open shots early. I thought we had wide open shots throughout the game. And we got to continue to try to be a team that gets stops. And to your point, I thought towards the back end of the first half and then the start the second, I thought we got stops. So that's what we want our identity to be. We want to be a team that gets stops.
TJ, you've had two pretty solid first games at Villanova. How would you evaluate how you played in your first two games in Villanova colors?
Really, my main focus is just going out there, playing harder than the opponent, going out there trying to rebound, trying to, proving to ourselves that we're the toughest group in the country every single day. That's what we're trying to prove to ourselves and just, outworking our opponent. So that's been my main focus, and having that mindset going into games has been helping me stay confident because it's what we've been doing the whole preseason. Is just, toning ourselves to play hard and play harder than anybody.
You talked about how you'd be able to play in front of your family. What's it been like to play in front of your family?
I mean, it's been a great experience so far. These two games, being able to have family come see me play for the first time ever, and my grandma just saw me play for the first time ever yesterday. So that was big to me. So it's been a blessing.
Justin, today you had 21. Obviously, this is your first full year coming back from that Achilles injury. You kind of just talk me through what your mindset is. Obviously, team goals are what they are, but individually, how is your mindset coming into this?
Yeah, individually, my mindset is focused on the team goals, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to make sure our team is ready to come out and compete at a high level. I'm playing as hard as we can, communicating, and making sure everybody's on the same page.
Kyle, Brendan Hosden set a new career high today with 18. What would you make of his performance today?
I mean, he's just a great shooter. So, I mean, if he gets open and he gets free, I mean, he can make shots. None of us are surprised by that. I think where he's continuing to improve, especially from last year, is defensively. And, I think that'll be important as we continue to move forward.
Coach, this is now the second game where you guys have kind of taken a bit of time in the first half to find your rhythm offensively. What does that mean to you to kind of take that time to get started and then be more of a second-half team?
I mean, to be honest, offensively, we know you can make shots, you can miss shots. That's going to happen. Our mindset has been and will continue to be. We got to keep getting stops. There are going to be games where we're not making any shots. Things aren't going our way offensively, and we got to be able to weather that storm. And the way you do that is with your defense. So we'll continue to have that mindset as we move forward.
Said, what was the conversation like?
The what timeout?
In
the first half, you're talking about?
Yep.
I don't remember. You guys remember?
No, I don't remember, but it was probably just getting jumped on about being tougher on defense. We were just trying to get stops. So we wasn't really getting stops consistently the way we wanted to. So I bet it was just about being tough and just grinding and getting stops because that's what we were about.
Coach, Hakeem was plus 23 tonight. Looked pretty comfortable taking the ball up. What do you take away from his performance tonight, and how do you think he's done adjusting to Villanova's style of play?
I think he's doing a great job. I mean, it's something to be said for guys who are coming from a completely different system to kind of fit in seamlessly, and I think our new guys have done that. And I think as we go, I think they'll only get better as they start to feel more comfortable. We know Hawk; he's been a contributor on really good teams, so we're excited about where he can get to as he continues to get comfortable.
Justin, Eric was held off the score sheet today, and there with previous Villanova teams, if he didn't score, that could be a disaster. But tonight, you guys won by 25. What does it say about the depth of this team that you guys can win by that much, even on a night when he's not scoring?
Yeah, I mean, we know we have a lot of guys who can score the ball on the team, so it could be anybody's night. We're just happy that he was still making the right plays, not forcing it, playing great defense as well and rebounding, so that's what we were really happy about.
Yeah, I would like to say, like, for him to go into a game, like, he still played a good amount of minutes, to go in the game and deliberately pass up shots that he could have taken and that he's taken in the past, and we're comfortable with him taking tough shots. But for him to share the ball like that, knowing that he hasn't scored as an older guy, is pretty remarkable. And that's what it takes to be a good team, and that's kind of what we're about. Really hats off to him. I was really proud of him.
TJ, 2 games in, Justin. What do you guys think about the backcourt dynamic so far?
I mean, we've been together the whole summer, building chemistry, building camaraderie, and I love it so far. He's competitive. He's a hard worker. He reminds me of, one of the he just reminds me of somebody like that wants to go out there, compete, and outwork anybody. And, I feed off of that because I'm the same way. So it's been great so far. Hopefully we could build on it.
Yeah, like you said, he comes in every day and works as hard as he can, and we all recognize it, and inspires me to push him, and he pushes me in practice. Like you said, we're competitive, and we want to compete at the highest level and win, so it's just great having a guy like that.
TJ, to ask you about a couple plays from the American game, not from this game, but you were throwing yourself all over the court and playing Villanova basketball in your first game. How were you able to adapt so quickly and make those plays?
I mean, there's a lot of work that took place behind the scenes that you guys don't see, so I wouldn't say quickly. So it was like an adjustment, and then it's like you have to learn and you have to go through ups and downs. So just having a whole summer here and being grounded into a Villanova basketball player, I still have ways to go, but just taking the necessary steps to make the effort and try to get there. That's what it's just been a process, and I'm glad I was able to showcase a little bit of it versus the American game. Because like I said, the first question, just going out there thinking, playing harder than anybody, and just going out there and trying to compete and just win the game, possession by possession. So
It was even in the first minute. Were you at all trying to send a message to Villanova?
just trying to set the tone more so for ourselves. We got a bunch of guys who are capable of making defensive plays, capable of being tone setters. So just being able to provide some energy and giving guys energy to feed off of, that's a big thing.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you. Thank you.